Hello, guys. Here is our fourth video, and welcome to this Golang tutorial. Today we're gonna talk about repetitive loops. In this tutorial, we'll cover different types of loops in Golang and see how they can be used in various scenarios. So let's get started. Okay. First example will demonstrate the usage of a basic for loop. In this case, we want to print numbers from 1 to 5. We define a loop variable I and we initialize it with 1. Okay, so basically we write the code. Um, in Go, we define a for loop like this. We'll start from 1 for now. So yeah, we define the if variable, we iterate over until is equal with 5, and then we'll print I. So let's run the code. We'll print all the numbers from 1 to 5 that this loop iterates over. This is our first example. In the next example, we go over nested loops. So what are nested loops? Nested loops are basically loops in loops. Basically, we put a for loop in a for loop. So for example, we have like another for here, like this. Here we need to use another variable. I can use I again. And to print it, we'll use printf. This function comes from the standard library in C. It was first implemented, and it's a little bit easy for me to show you how we can print the numbers with this function. We use this because this is a decimal number here and here, decimal numbers, and that's why we need to write this. If you want to understand this notation, you can use or you can search on internet printf in Golang, and you can search. You can see a lot of different notation for this. Okay, so now is I and J. Let's run the code, and basically we get this. So why we get these numbers? Basically, I forgot to put a space here and a space here. It was very strange also for me. So yeah, we get to 5 and 5. It starts to iterate from this for loop. It enters in this for loop, iterates 5 times, and then start with 2, iterates 5 times, and then start with 3, 5 times until it gets to 5, iterates 5 times, and prints each time. These actually are nested loops. In other programming languages, we have what's called a while loop or do while loops. But in Go, they start to think that if you look behind in computer science, you don't have like a lot of loops. You have go-to, it was in assembly, if I don't mistake, and basically you go-to, it was just one particular for loop, one loop that was working almost like while, almost. So this in Go, these creators of Go said, okay, let's get out all the other for loops and use just for, and we forget about while loop and do while loops because they are not so well, very much used actually, and they wanted to keep the programming language to be more simple. So, how we write a while loop in Go? Basically, we write a for loop, but we write a for loop in a more different way. We can iterate, we can define a variable num here, and this num variable will be less than equal with 5. Go here, we write line here, num and num plus plus. Okay, so basically write a for loop, a while loop in Go using a for loop. This syntax in which you can write a while loop in for loops, it came from C. Also in C you can write um, a while loop like a for loop, and so yeah, this idea was based on C. So basically, we went over in this tutorial went on over for loops, nested loops, and while loops. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. I hope you like it, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.